astronauts to the moon.
This is big, Peter. This is very big. There's definitely something here.
When you see no curve, but you know you should, who you gonna call? Globe Busters. Ah, what's going on, everyone? Jeranism here again, this time answering those who said I wasn't bringing any evidence, so I decided I'd just debunk the MinutePhysics 10 reasons we know the Earth is flat. So here goes, 10 reasons, 10 debunked. Click the link to watch those first, or follow me. Number 10, the other planets are round. Telescopes are made with convex lenses, folks. Before them, all anyone saw in the sky were stars and wandering stars. That was it. Egypt worshipped the lunar disk, and the ancients worshipped the solar disk. Here's my photo of the lunar disk. Not a sphere, one side always faces us, no hot spot because it's a disk. Number 9, time zones. No edge jokes, just edge understanding. Here you can see the sun circles atop us, and look at that. It makes a great little timepiece, doesn't it? And the sun, the moon, and time all go clockwise. Number 8, the Coriolis effect. We will kill two birds with one stone when we get to the stars. Here's a quick clip about number 7.
Triangles. If you walk 10,000 kilometers straight along the Earth's surface, turn 90 degrees to your right, walk 10,000 kilometers more, turn right again and walk another 10,000 kilometers, you'll be back to where you started, having successfully made a triangle with 3 90-degree angles.
So, we can do the test here. You can watch me on Google Earth, but let me explain it first. This would prove absolutely nothing anyway. The test he gives assumes that we're on a globe. Is the walker going straight, or is he going on one of your latitude-longitude lines? Here's the thing. The reasons it doesn't work is because to make it work, you have to start at the pole, where all the lines meet. So yeah, guess what? You walk down any one of those lines, then walk across. You can catch any line that you want back to the top of the pole. It's called cheating. It's called misleading. It's a lie. I won't continue to bore you with this one. Simply go get Google Earth, play with it yourself. It's impossible. The only way it works is by starting at the top of the globe, which is cheating. All you're doing is taking one of the lines down to the equator across, and one of the lines back up. You can just take a look at these 3 right angles right here. I think those angles look pretty acute to me when you turn the triangle over. The sun, as we've explained, sets out of your field of view on the horizon, gets smaller as it goes away from you. He mentions the ability to use the sun to get the circumference of the Earth, which works if the sun is 93 million miles away, but also works if the sun is 3,000 miles up and 32 miles across. Number 5, stars change going north or south. Why, yes they do. Why don't we explain why that happens? Here are the stars. You all know about Polaris, right? It is in the north. So you can take your position here on our star chart, look up north, see where Polaris is, and watch which way the stars rotate. We all know that the stars rotate counterclockwise when looking at the north, and so you get the confusion of people saying, well, what about the south? They rotate the other ways. Well, let's watch. You can see that they lift to the upper right, going up that wall, counterclockwise. So let's keep following that. Remember that, up this wall, up the wall. Keep rotating to the right, up the wall, up the wall. We keep going a little bit more, up the wall, up the wall. We're getting towards the south. They go up the wall. Look at that. Now they go clockwise. That's all it is. There is no southern pole star. They're all rotating the same direction. It's like a big tunnel rotating above us. And if you think about it, that is the same thing for the Coriolis effect. They tell you that in the northern hemisphere, tornadoes go one way, southern hemisphere, tornadoes go another. This is your explanation. Depends on which way you look. Everything rotates the same way, but there's always the eye of the observer. Magellan circumnavigated the Earth. I'm sure many of you have before. No edge jokes, just understanding the edge. Make a circle going west and you'll end up exactly where you started. Number 3, the horizon. We've all seen the Globetrotters swear by this one. But here's the tip. When the boat gets out of your line of view and starts to drop behind the curve, get a telescope and guess what? It'll reappear because globe edges hate telescopes. Then he drew a picture and he said if flat Earth was true, that you'd see Chicago from Michigan. Superior mirages, anyone? Guess they're superior indeed. Then he drew the Rockies behind his buildings and said if Earth was flat, we'd be able to see those too. Because everyone knows that smog, fog, exhaust, heat, mist, dew, and dirt don't exist. See here? he can barely see the fourth ledge. Number 2, lunar eclipse. Who knows what they're doing here? One thing is for sure, shadows cannot contain color. If you had a blue aura around you, would your shadow turn blue? No. Second, many reports exist where the sun and moon were both above the horizon and a lunar eclipse took place. That cannot happen. Unless they're messing with the moon, the eclipse is simply not what you think it is. Last but not least, number 1, photographic evidence. Oh, seriously? Oh, okay. We'll take an image, check to see if it's a composite, which most are, check others, look for anomalies, and then take a deep breath because, ladies and gentlemen, you just realized that the Earth is flat. Take a look at some of these and you'll see that they're using stamp-on clouds. They're identical to other places on the images. All you got to do is do your homework on this one. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Science, evidence, 10 up, 10 down. I would get your next 10 ready, Minute Physics. I'll be here all week, ladies and gentlemen. Please try your waitress, tip the veal. This is Jeranism, or the Globe Buster. Reminding you to open your mind because there's truth inside. Be kind to all. Don't lie to each other. Welcome to Flat Earth. Till next time. Peace.